As protests continue across Iran, most people outside the country might be asking a simple question. What are the Iranians actually fighting for? The answer becomes clear when we look at Iran before 1979, before radical Islamic extremists seized control of the state and reshaped every aspect of life through radical Islamic ideology and force. Before 1979, Iranian women chose how they dressed. The Islamic headscarf was optional, not enforced by the law. Women studied at universities alongside men, worked in mixed-gender environments, and served as judges, members of parliament, ministers, and professionals across society. Today, headscarves are mandatory and policed. Women are barred from senior political power, subjected to strict gender segregation, and punished if they dress, move, and speak inappropriately. What was once a personal choice is now state-controlled. Before 1979, Iran operated under a secular legal system. Religion and state authority were largely separate. Christians, Baha'is, Jews, Zoroastrians, and others practiced their faith openly and without fear. Today, Iran is governed under Islamic law, with ultimate power concentrated in the hands of a supreme leader, or Ayatollah. Apostasy, blasphemy, and so-called moral crimes carry severe punishment, and religious minorities face systemic discrimination, surveillance, and repression. Before 1979, Iran had a thriving cultural life. Music, dancing, cinema, clubs, and nightlife were legal and popular. Iranian society was dynamic, creative, and connected to the wider world. Today, music, dance, and film are censored or outright banned. Alcohol is illegal, and nightlife has been erased, and morality police patrol public spaces, enforcing ideological conformity through fear. Before 1979, Iran maintained strong diplomatic relations with the United States, Israel, and Europe. After the Islamic Revolution, the regime embraced an ideology built on hostility, extremism, and permanent confrontation. This is what happens when radical Islam is allowed to seize institutions, rewrite laws, and silence dissent. Iran is an example of the ramifications of allowing radical Islamic extremism and its ideology to be tolerated, excused, or ignored. And Canada must pay attention. For 2 long years, radical Islamic extremists have been permitted to spread hateful rhetoric and carry out violent attacks in Canada against anyone they disagree with. They invade residential neighborhoods and shopping malls, plot terrorist attacks, and seek to silence opposition. These extremists have been clear about their intentions. They want to destroy Canada as we know it. We cannot allow that to happen. Canadian leaders must not only speak up and take action at home, but also stand unequivocally with the Iranian people protesting the same hateful extremist ideology. At the same time, our news media must call these individuals for what they really are: violent radical extremists seeking to push radical Islamist beliefs into the mainstream and fundamentally reshape Canada.